What's going on? It's your boy T, back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. Let's get into it. Let's get after it, man. Welcome back. Hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you for tuning in to today's video. So without further ado, let's get right into it, man. We're about a week out from free agency, so that means we're going to do a Detroit Lions free agency preview. It's the franchise tag deadline. It's about 10:40 in the morning. I have not heard any news out of Detroit about the franchise tag. However, last week I heard we were going to franchise tag Kenny Galley. Now it's sounding like we're not going to franchise tag him because he supposedly turned down an $18 million to $19 million contract extension under the old regime. I want the new regime to offer that because I don't think any player wanted to play under Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia. So offer that now and see what he says. However, it's hard to say what we're going to do with free agency because I don't know what our cap space number is going to be. So I don't know. These are just wishful thinking. If we do have decent cap space, these are players who I want to go target and go after. I want people to come in here that are going to buy into Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes' idea and build their culture here. I want players that are going to come here and compete and push the young guys. They get this rebuild going. That's what I want. So let's get into it, man. Quarterback position. The only quarterback out there that I'd be willing to sign is Tyrod Taylor just because of his links with Anthony Lynn. However, I want to draft a guy and let him mold under Jared Goff for a couple years. Doesn't mean he's got to start right now, but that's who I want as our backup quarterback. Chase Daniel sounds like he's out the door. We're either going to trade him or release him to save money in salary cap space. Running back position, I want someone in here who's going to come in here and push Swift and complement Swift. Someone in here with speed. Swift doesn't have that breakaway speed. I want someone to come here with that breakaway speed. I'm thinking like Tevin Coleman. If he can stay healthy, that'd be awesome. Him and Swift, are you kidding me? Or bring Le'Veon Bell in here to resurrect his career, bring him back to Michigan, let him thrive under backup Swift a little bit. Jamal Williams from the Packers, any of those guys I'd be happy with just to come in here and compliment Swift. Look what Williams was doing under Aaron Jones a couple years ago. Against the Packers, he was always, man, you got to watch out for Jamal Williams when he's in the game. And these are all players you can sign to a 1 to 2 year minimum contract. Just in here to compliment Swift for a couple of years. And then at receiver, I don't want to go in the top tier guys, man. Top tier guys, like I said in the past videos, man, are players if you're competing, if you're contending. Those are players you sign right away. If you need if there's the missing piece. I want to go low tier guys, someone who can build a receiver room, someone who's quick. I'm thinking Curtis Samuel, maybe he might cost a little bit. He might be on the pricier side. I want Josh Reynolds because he's links to Brad Holmes. I'm thinking Kendrick Bourne, people like that. Someone in here who are like Tyrod Williams, who got chips on their shoulder with something to prove and build this culture, man. People in here who want to compete and build Detroit into a winner. That's what I want in the receiver room. The tight end room, just get someone here to compliment Hockenson. That's all I ask for. I don't know if we got what our whole tight end depth is looking like. Just get some depth signings at tight end, someone who can block and get this running game running a little bit. And offensive line, just get some depth signings at tackle. Or if there's a tackle on here that wants to come in here and win in Detroit, put him on the right side and have him on the opposite side of Deckard. Man, we're missing a right tackle, a solid right tackle. We have not had a firm right tackle, so that's why I would not be mad even if we drafted Penny Sewell or something like that, just to solidify that right side for a couple of years or for his whole career. Now let's get into the defensive side of the ball. Defense, you know what I'm looking for as a Lions fan through free agency is get players in here who are going to teach these young guys how to make plays, play with some passion, and play with some pride. Because for the last 3-4 years under Matt Patricia, we played straight garbage defense. No pride at all, man. Getting gassed consistently for 6 yards a carry. Letting guys open 15 yards down the field consistently, man. That's not what I'm looking for, and that's what I want fixed under these new guys. So while we're building our defense through the draft, let's get some vets in here who are going to teach these young guys how to make plays, how to play with some pride, and play with some passion. Because unlike you, when I was growing up watching the Lions in the early 2010s, like 2010 to 2015, we actually had a pretty decent defense, and that was fun to watch. So let's get some guys in here who are going to set the tone and teach these young guys how to play some defense like we do in Detroit, man. Because Detroit's a tough city. Let's make a tough defense. So guys that I'm looking for, we could sign on a vet minimum deal, prove-it deals, so they can get to that next contract. It's like Leonard Floyd, Yannick Ngakoue. Or we can go older because he's got links to Anthony Lynn, is Melvin Ingram, which I'd be okay with it because he's been a consistent Pro Bowler. Get Sheldon Rankin, someone that's stuff to run. And then you got all these young guys who are becoming free agent linebackers who are in the same draft class is Jared Davis. You got Jayon Brown, Hassan Reddick, Alex Anzalone. So young guys in here who are athletic. Let's get more athletic at linebacker. That's also what I'm looking for on defense, man. Get more athletic. Screw that size and thumper, man, because they're slow. The speed is where linebacker is going. In the game today, you need speed playing linebacker. At corner, let's get some depth. Let's get some young depth in here. Let's get Jordan Lewis. Return him back to Detroit. Let's get Garyon Conley in here. We have minimal cap space. These aren't guys I want to all sign, man. These are just guys that I hope we do sign. I wouldn't be mad if we signed these guys. At safety, get John Johnson in here. Someone that believes in Brad Holmes, because Brad Holmes helped draft him. So he's going to help build a winner in Detroit. He's going to buy into the mission. Let's go sign Marcus Williams because he's going to buy in to Dan Campbell. He's going to buy in to what Aaron Glenn's got to say because he used to be coached by those guys, man. Get players in here who are going to set the tone on defense. Get this thing rolling into a tight steel curtain defense, man. Let's get something like that in Detroit, man, because we are a powerful city. The fans care way more than last year's defense. Let's get some players in here that are going to match the fans' intensity. Let's get some players in here who have some intensity, man. That's all I'm asking for on the defensive side of the ball. It's your boy T signing out. I appreciate you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.